This is Adam at Mike's Auto Clinic. Today we're going to go over cooling systems and what they do and how they perform and how often you should service it. So a cooling system is exactly what it means. It consists of a radiator, water pump, heater core for your HVAC system, a thermostat which opens and closes depending on how hot the engine is or how cold the engine is. On this Volvo, for instance, it came in with a heating issue. A customer complained about low flow, which could be also a part of the HVAC system that is the filter. But right now we're going to talk about the cooling. So we have coolant here, which is a mixture of antifreeze, is another term for it. Usually it's a 50-50 mix of that and water. The water usually always dilutes it. You never want to run full antifreeze unless it's a pre-diluted from the store. You'll see that a lot, or you'll see it concentrated. You'll have the expansion tank, or sometimes you'll see an overflow bottle depending on how the manufacturer set up the engine setup. You have your radiator, you have your hoses that connect to the engine. And I was talking about the thermostat. So the thermostat is temperature based and controlled, and it allows the flow of the coolant through the radiator when it opens. When it's not, that coolant stays within the engine until it comes up to temperature, and then it flows to the radiator, and that's how the engine is cooled once the air passes through the radiator. A lot of times you'll spring leaks, you'll see it on the ground. If it burns, it'll be a sweet smell. So you want to be cautious of that when you're looking at or understanding what's going on with your car. The water pump is usually driven by the engine. For instance, I believe this engine is driven off of a belt on this Volvo. Sometimes it's driven off the chain or timing belt. That could leak. That could be also a potential spot for leakage. This car doesn't have any leaks. We checked it out, but it does have a clogged cabin air filter, which is causing the low flow through the vents. As far as servicing the cooling system, depending on the manufacturer, I know older vehicles, it's every 30K to 60K, depending on the coolant they used. But on newer models, anywhere from 2000, I'd say 8 to 10 and up, it's every 100,000. But it's always good just to keep up with your cooling system, make sure it's topped off, because that is, if you were to have any kind of overheating issues, you will be paying a lot more in repairs. It's a hefty repair when you don't catch these issues early on. You know, diagnosis usually starts at around $130, and repairs can go anywhere from $2,000 to $2,000. So $200,000. So it's imperative to just keep up with all your maintenance, but cooling systems are very, very, very important. Any questions or concerns, you can find us on macnampa.com, call us, or schedule an appointment online.